Beheaded!
I'm that Berlin girl, and I'm up next. See, I broke England from the church. Yeah, I'm that sexy.
Die!
Jade Seymour, the only one who truly loved.
Rude!
When my son was newly born, I died.
Divorced!
Ik bin Anna of Cleves.
Yeah!
When he saw my portrait, he was like,
Yeah!
But I didn't look as good as I did in my picture.
Beheaded!
I'm the Catherine who lost her head for my promiscuity outside of work.
Survived!
5 down, I'm the final wife. I'm the survivor, Catherine Parr. I bet you want to know how we got this far.
So you came here tonight to party with us old school.
Really, really old school.
We've got a serious score to settle.
We've been in the shadow of one man for too long.
And we came here tonight to step back into the spotlight and lay our claim to the throne.
The problem is, there's
6
of us, and we know you've all got your favourite.
Everyone always wants to know who's the most important one.
And they've been arguing about it for centuries.
We've heard it all.
Who lasted the longest was the strongest. The biggest sinner is obviously the winner.
Who had the son picked number 1.
Who was most chaste shall be first place. Most inglorious is victorious.
The winning contestant was the most Protestant. Protestant.
Look, it's up to the audience to decide who will take the crown. I'll start by telling my story. So, since the day I arrived in England, let's just say, my faith has been tested on more than one occasion. We're trying for an heir. Henry's trying really hard, and I'm like,
Okay.
and then he starts coming home late.
I was just out with my ministers.
But there's lipstick on his ruff, and I'm like,
Okay.
suddenly he wants to annul our marriage, move some side chick into my palace, and move me into a convent. Now I just don't think I've looked that good in a wimple, so I'm like, no way.
Hang on a sec. Who was that other one?
I think you're still thinking of me.
No, there was definitely another really important one.
Yes, still me.
Yeah, I think she overlapped with you.
Yeah, the really important, controversial one that people actually care about.
Yeah, you know, the one you've been waiting for.
The one who changed history.
Wrong the plan? Plan to steal the man?
Anne!
What? Oh, sorry. I grew up in a French called Oui Oui, Bonjour. Life was a chore, so in 1522 I came straight to the UK. But then I met the king.
Ooh!
I was just saying hi.
Ooh!
You're a nice guy. I think I like you maybe. XO, baby.
Uh-oh.
Here we go.
You sent him kisses!
I didn't know I would move in with his missus.
What?
It's a lie.
You're living with his wife!
Anyway, so we got married. And this is how that went down. After a few misunderstandings, Henry's going around like, off with her head!
No.
Yeah, so what a weekend.
Wait, did you actually die?
Yeah, it's fine though, because I'm the winner. I get the audience's sympathy.
Shut up anyway! I'm pretty sure it's my turn next.
You? Please? Are you joking?
Yeah, when you're the only one he truly loved.
Didn't you give him the son he so desperately wanted? Yeah, like I had a daughter and he literally cut my head off.
I was lucky in so many ways. Well, I had a beautiful baby boy, and Henry finally got his heir to the throne. So of course I was going to be the one he truly loved. But you know, if Edward had turned out to be a little baby Edwina, well, then I know his love wouldn't have lasted. But I stood by him. It didn't matter how many stupid things he did. I was there by his side. And that's not because I was scared or weak. It's because I loved him.
Aww.
Well, I guess it's time to tell my story. I came to England, hopeful, summoned after the king saw my portrait, and how I, with my meagre looks the way they are, didn't live up to his expectations. I mean, it's the usual story, isn't it? The savvy, educated, young princess deemed repulsive by the wheezing, wrinkled, ulcer-riddled man, 25 24 years her senior. Rejection. Rejection from a king. How could anyone overcome the fate as devastating as being forced to move into a resplendent palace in Richmond with more money than I could ever spend in a lifetime, and not one single man around to tell me what to do with it? I mean, seriously, just tragic.
Yes, take a moment to commemorate Anna on the loss of the competition. And speaking of losses, also take a moment to commemorate my son Edward on the loss of his mother. If that doesn't capture the heart of the audience tonight, I don't know what will.
What about the loss of the sacred bond given to you by God? The compromise?
What about the loss of my head? Okay. I think it's time for our next queen, Kate Howard.
Sorry, who?
Oh, you remember the least relevant Catherine?
Oh, yeah, I still don't care.
Oh, haha, funny.
Yeah, speaking of funny, good luck trying to compete with us.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know how I'm going to compete with you. I mean, Catherine almost moving into a convent and then not? That almost could have been really hard for you. And Anne, beheaded. Surely that means you'll get the audience's sympathy. Oh wait, divorced, beheaded, died. Divorced, beheaded. Oh wait, never mind. And Jane, dying of natural causes. Where will justice be served? And surviving. But seriously, Anna, being rejected for your looks, that does sound really rough. But I wouldn't know anything about that. Look at me. But yeah, I don't know how I'm going to compete with any of you. Oh wait. I was beheaded.
Oh, you want to talk about public humiliation? When I was king, Henry had not one, not two, but 3 historically confirmed mistresses.
Well, when I was queen, I had not 1, not 2, but 3 miscarriages.
Oh, well, you know what, Anne Louisa? I had 5 miscarriages.
You know what?
Stop! That's enough!
Wait, what do you mean?
It's just because she knows she's not going to win the competition.
I bet she doesn't even have a story to tell.
You know what? I will tell you a story. I've also had my fair share of marriages, although, unlike Henry, I managed to get through 3 without decapitating anyone. I know, gold star for Kathy Parr, but they have this really annoying habit of passing away. But then one day I meet this guy, Thomas, and he turned out to be the love of my life. We had this plan to get married actually, but then Henry came along, single and ready to make an unsuspecting woman his wife. So, that was that. I had to write a letter to Thomas ending things and marry Henry. Look, for too long we've been a part of his story. We're not Henry VIII's 6 wives. We're
Catherine of Aragon.
Anne Boleyn.
Jane Seymour.
Anna of Cleves.
Catherine Howard.